Another episode, Clock Street Chronicles. We got a video this time. That's new, so check out that first video. Yeah, fuck yeah. Point to that camera. What up, man? We're here with Young Gronk. Y'all know him. We're back here. But we're also here with Time is Money, my man Adam. How are you?
I'm good, my man. How are you?
Good, good. Yeah. Swear on Mike.
Young Gronk and Time is Money now pairing up on a podcast. I love that. And it's not that stupid podcast we were on last night. What was it?
Hot takes cold takes and tall tales. That podcast sucked.
No, honestly.
Wait a minute. And so did the Philadelphia Eagles.
I went on there because I wanted to talk with Eagles fans. I wanted to talk with an Eagles fan, just talk about the Super Bowl, talk this. He was talking over me. I'm glad that Young Gronk Nation and Time is Money came on to put that guy in a body bag. And it won't be the last time we see him. But I'm glad that we're back on the right podcast.
That guy's terrible.
Mike with a mic.
Terrible.
Absolutely.
Terrible.
And what I wanted to do is introduce everybody to Time is Money, because everyone knows Young Gronk right now. Young Gronk is hot in the streets right now, but we want to get Time is Money some love. Why don't we get Time is Money some love? Explain everything that's been going on.
Go ahead, man. Explain everything that's going on. So, let's start at the beginning, though. First things first is where, how'd you start? Like, what do you do? Like, I know you have a Facebook page, but these people may not know that. So, why don't you explain your page and, like, your come up and, like, what you've been doing?
So, for those that don't know, is like my first video happened back in September. First video that I've ever thrown out there on, like, Facebook. It was a video I had seen a bunch of people burning jerseys. This was when, like, NFL players were starting to protest and whatnot. So I decided that I was going to kind of flip the script, act like I was going to burn my Tom Brady jersey and my tickets, and I did the exact opposite. And that was like the first video, and that video hit 1 million views within 20 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
So from there, where do you go? Do you start making these videos again, like, or do you think of different content, or like where you want to go with this page, or do you kind of just say like, you know, holy shit, like what do I do now?
It was kind of more like a holy shit moment because, like, it's
You're
like
not expecting that.
No, nobody was expecting.
No.
I won't say any names or anything like that, but I want to say 5 to 6 people. Normally when I do anything, I'm not looking for approval, but if I have a great idea, I like to post it out there to anybody who's close to me.
You got a fact checker in your
Yeah.
group. Everyone got one.
Yeah.
I feel you.
So my mom said no, my dad said no, close family members said no. One of my friends, I won't name him, one of my friends told me that, quote unquote, that video wasn't funny and that video was stupid and it wouldn't do viral type numbers. And here we are today.
Here we are. So, all right. So then you do this video. Where do you go from there? Like, do you start making other just football videos? Start making funny videos for the Pats, or like, where do you go from there?
So from that first video, I let it kind of blow up, continue to blow up. It got something like 17,000 shares. It was shared on Off the Monster Sports, 24/7 Sports. It was shared on like maybe 10 other pages, like famous pages that are well known on Facebook and whatnot. So I kind of wanted to wait, let that one video die down for a bit, which I probably should have done the exact opposite.
Yeah.
I probably should have been putting out more content when that first video blew up. But within the full 30 hours, the video hit 1.9 million views.
Oh, damn.
So
all right. So then, do you now, before you meet up with our guy over here, did you start doing other videos, or did you see him first and then like you were like, all right, I'll go back to doing the videos and stuff like that, or were you doing the videos before you met up with Young Gronk?
So, just for the record, to be straight, okay? I've been doing videos. Well, that was my first video, the one back in September. And I was like, you know what? Everybody's messaging me like, oh, you had this wonderful video. This video blew up. You got to continue. Like, you can't be a one-hit wonder. And that was like, it was kind of stressful because I'm like, you know, like, I like making videos. I've always made people laugh. I like making people laugh. So I was like, you know what? Let me get in there. Let me make some more videos. I pumped out, like, I want to say another 4 videos within the course of, I want to say, from September to Super Bowl. So from September to February, I had another 4 successful viral videos on Facebook.
There you go. So then, all right, so now let's get into it. So you have your own following going on now with a couple viral videos, all football related, am I right?
All Patriots related.
All Patriots related. So then you come across a guy over here, YG, who's doing the same exact thing. So I'm going to swing this mic to you, YG. Why don't you guys talk a little bit about how you guys first started to connect?
For the record, I just want to say, I don't approve of this guy, okay? I started these football videos, and I deserve the credit.
Oh, all right. I'm going to pass this group mic.
I give credit where credit is due. You were starting videos long before me, trust me. I mean, I was talking on the last podcast that I did most of my stuff on Snapchat. I did a lot of stuff low key, like I wasn't really pushing myself out there. You have the content from me. I have pictures and just travel and shit like that, like
Good
small
stuff, though. Good stuff.
But small stuff, not compared to what you were doing. Like you were at the mall, dude. Like, and this was before we met. You were at the mall, then he got on a megaphone and he stood up in the middle of the food court and it was like he screams out, "Is everybody ready for the Super Bowl? Are you ready to see Philadelphia like get their ass kicked? Like, are you ready to see the Patriots kick their ass?" Like with the megaphone in the middle. Where was that?
That was at the Gallery Mall.
The Gallery, yeah. And you're lucky you got freaking tossed out with cuffs on you and shit. They had to detain you. But that's something that you were doing, and it's more so like I might have seen your video here or there, like on the Explore page. But I think it was both ways, where it was people were coming to me and DMing me saying you got to look at time as money, and vice versa. I'm sure that people said the same thing to you.
People wanted me, so I had gotten like I want to say maybe 4 to 5 different DMs. Like people would send me his shit, and I'd be like, "Oh, I don't like that guy. That guy's annoying. That guy's going."
Absolutely.
But no, in all seriousness, like so a good amount of people had sent me his stuff, and like I watched a couple. I want to say maybe 3 videos, and I was like, "Oh, like I like his stuff. Like there's always room for improvement. I'm not perfect. My videos are not perfect, so I'm like." I'm like, the last one I had gotten, I forgot it was, I don't remember the exact message, but I'm like, you know what? All right, I've had a decent amount of success doing these viral videos and doing these sports videos. So I was like, all right, I want to team up with somebody who has the same passion and the same energy as me. Watching his videos, it's pretty clear that this guy has like some crazy energy. Like, I don't want to say no. His energy is just crazy. And like,
no, it is.
It's very hard to find that type of energy. It doesn't matter what fan you are. Like, I'll go to a Patriots game and I'm wild. I don't drink or anything like that, but I'm amped up. I'm hyped up. This guy, you see him, he's in his videos, he's always hyped up. You could go to a game and not everybody's hyped up at a Patriots game.
Yeah.
We don't get hyped, we stay hyped.
Always hyped.
Right there. Yeah, but one of those things too is like, you might have looked at me, I might have looked at you and be like, like I don't know if I want to work with him, this and that. And I think it's kind of like an ego thing. It's like, oh, I'm doing this on my own. It's a pride thing. It's like, yeah, like I'm doing this on my own, blah, blah, blah. But like what the Mike said, it's a loop. Like everyone needs to work together on that.
And that's why I just not bad to snag the mic from you, but that's exactly what I was building on too. And I'm sure that's exactly what y'all doing too. Is like you got to put the pride down. You got to put that pride down. You got to put that ego down, because as soon as you start, like, look what happened. Like, y'all were doing something right, and then he was doing something, and then now you guys came together, and now you guys are doing great things for a better cause. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand that, especially us at a young age. People don't understand that you really need to just put that down and do the stuff. And now you guys are on to bigger and better things, which is, you know what I'm saying, great.
You need to work together. Like, it's one of those situations where I'm open to work with anybody, like, at all. Like, it doesn't matter if you have a page that you're faceless on it, or, you're out there just being shy, like Foxborough Faithful. Like, getting her to do a video was awesome. Like,
shout out to Foxborough Faithful.
And Nation Pats as well, too. Like, these are people that we might have not ever hung out with yet, but it's just, you got to be open. Everyone just works together.
It's a community, you know what I'm saying? It's a community, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone wants to essentially do the same thing, you know what I mean? And that's, like, just have fun on this thing we call fucking life, you know what I'm saying?
And
like,
everyone has,
whatever you want to do.
Everyone has certain networks. Like, I can only do so much. He can only do so much. Time is money. Like, time is money was such a big part of the Gronk Spike Challenge.
Yeah, we'll definitely get that too.
All right, but like just like knowing that, whereas the vice versa, it's like, look what we've been doing with Ty Law and Teddy Bruschi, and that's been teamwork as well too. It's all teamwork, and some days it sucks. Like we went on 7 straight days hanging out with each other, and we just recently met, so it's kind of crazy to kind of get to know each other and work on something for bigger and better, like, going forward.
I think the craziest part about this whole thing is the fact that, like I said before we even started this, is that, like, y'all just met. Like, that is, like, what I don't think people understand or, like, get, that, like, you were doing your own thing, like, in your own life. You were doing your own thing, and, like, y'all were doing basically the same and came together, and, like, I've been hanging out with you guys for, like, what, a half hour, not even, and, like, it seems like y'all are boys. And I said this to him before when I was doing the interview with him. He told me, he was like, yeah, like, I met him over the internet. I was like, we both doing videos. I said, get the fuck out of here, you know what I mean? Like, y'all, like, seem legit like boys, so that's crazy. So, let's get into, like, so what was the first contact? Like, how did you, like, what did you guys start to do? Or, like, was there, like, a video idea that you guys had that you did? Or was the Gronk Spike Challenge, like, the first thing that y'all really came up together?
So, the way that it originally worked out, so somebody had sent me a DM. and I was like we mentioned, I was like, I'm gonna put my pride aside. I like his energy. I like his videos. It can never hurt you by working with somebody else. It can only make you better. Everybody can learn from somebody. So I was like, you know what? Let me lower my pride. I messaged him, and we talked. And we literally, I want to say, within the first 2 minutes of talking, me and him hit it off right away. Like, right away. I liked his personality. I liked the way that he was talking. I'm a person who's really big on, like, the way you talk to people.
Yes.
Within the first couple of seconds of an interaction, you know whether you'll like somebody or you don't.
Yep. I respect that.
So,
and
I mean, I hit him up.
I'm very easygoing, but I am also stubborn too. Like
Edgy, very edgy.
If I do hate you, I will hate you. Like that's a little craziness out of me as well too. But you know, the first real major time we actually hung out was the Troy Brown signing. And that was the first time we ever met each other. We waited in the line together. We talked.
How
we were
long?
going through.
About
an hour and a half, dude. Like it was an hour and a half waiting in line, and we were just talking about things we want to do in the season. Like kind of got to know like what he's done in the past, what I've done in the past, kind of sharing videos, this and that, what we wanted to do. And it was our first time meeting Troy Brown. I did the video where I was just screaming like, "This is 3-time Super Bowl champion Troy Brown." And he was all like, "What the hell is going on? Who the hell is this guy?" And then this guy walks up with a cantaloupe. He's like, "Hey, Troy, can you sign my cantaloupe?" Like it's just something, you know, just being out of the box, outrageous.
Being ourselves.
And exactly. Just being ourselves at the end of the day right there. And that's how we both hit it off, you know. And it's like, we want to keep working together. We want to do videos together. And at the same time, we both know, too, you know, he's doing his own thing. This guy's jumping in the snow, like making some crazy videos out there.
Popping out of the fucking car with all this snow.
that was
get some
the Patriots made any moves yet?
Yeah.
Like, and me, like, I travel. I was down in Atlanta doing stuff down there. I'm going to New Orleans next week. I'm going to the NFL draft. So, you know, we're both doing our own things, but at the same time, we can always come together and make something special.
That's awesome. All right, so now let's get into the how you guys are really doing right now is the Gronk Spike Challenge. So I know we heard Young Gronk's take on it. I want to get your perspective on it and your take on your story basically on how you came involved and how it's affected you and like what you want to see come from it, I guess.
So to start off, this is, you know, I just want to say that, you know, Best Buddies is definitely a great organization, and, you know, Best Buddies was definitely a team effort. Me and Young Gronk, we sat down and we decided and we figured out what way we wanted to promote this and how we wanted to do this. And I'm pretty sure that anybody who knows anything about the Gronk Spike Challenge knows it's all for a great cause. It's not about becoming famous or trying to gain any type of money out of it. It's literally just to raise awareness for such a great cause. To help raise awareness for Best Buddies and the younger youth or anybody with developmental disabilities. So, I mean, we've been doing it for a great cause, doing something, trying to give back and trying to impose our will on the world of showing them that we care.
Yeah, real quick, and to go off that too, me and Young Gronk talked about that last time. It's like you guys were doing something, and like people, I can't stand that, you know what I mean? Like y'all are doing something, and y'all are doing something great. You know what I mean? Like whatever comes from that is minimal to what you guys are actually doing, and people can't understand that. So it's great to see that, like.
And you know what? People were saying like, if it's not gonna go anywhere and this and that. You know what? Screw you, because I still donated money and we're still trying to raise awareness. And you know what? He went out, and this is what I like about him. He went out, he got his cousin to do it. His cousin donates. His friends' cousins were donating. They were doing the videos. Even if it lasted 3 or 4 days, we just did something. We just did something.
You know
That's
what I mean?
all.
Y'all
Like
really did something.
And it's a lot of it's just luck too, like timing and luck with Ty Law and Teddy Bruschi, and then all of that kind of just falls into one. So it's.
Big shout out to Ty Law and Teddy Bruschi for being very hospitable. Ty Law, number 24, big appreciation to you. Teddy Bruschi, Mr. Legendary, number 54. We are very, very appreciative that you guys both did the Gronk Spike Challenge. We appreciate you.
That right there is just unreal. That was the goal. We wanted to get them involved, and they got involved. And we're still working on it. Every day we're grinding. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And even if, like, it's just crazy too, because like we were talking before this, like 5 years ago or whatever, right? You guys were just normal Pats fans. And now, fast forward, here you guys are raising actual money, actually engaging with Ty Law and Teddy Bruschi, and actually making awareness and changing things and starting a movement. Like we said before, like the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. You know what I mean? It's the same thing essentially, and the Gronk Spike Challenge is the same thing. So like, it's just dope to see you guys, and you guys are young. You know what I mean? And that's what's awesome too, is because a lot of people, you know, you guys are wicked young, and to be doing this is just sick, you know? And like you guys said too, you guys are doing it for the right cause, and you guys have the right intention, you know what I mean? You guys may come off to like the other people like on Instagram and shit like that, but it's a social platform, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all actually doing it for the right cause and shit like that, and it's dope.
If you want to go out there and do something, go do it. Like that's it. Like, get off your ass and he's holding two mics here. No, I want this. He's like my little like promo guy.
Oh man.
Like go out and do something. Like if you want to be negative, that's fine. Go out and do your own challenge. Go out and do something and raise awareness. Go freaking serve soup at Cor Unum in Lawrence. Like go help the homeless out. Like do those things. Like don't hate on it. Like just go out and do something.
Yeah.
Give back. Give back. We're all about giving back.
Yeah.
Life is too short to be bitter. Life is very short. It's best to give back. Good karma, good things. You do good, and good will come back to you.
Facts. See, like, and this is great too, because like, you know, I know you're a father real quick. I'm not gonna get into that, but I am as well. You know what I mean? So my whole thing is like, we have to lead the youth. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all are young as hell, and like I said, I'm young as too. So you guys are not only challenging people to do the good, but you guys are doing the good. You know what I'm saying? So to lead that forward is just great, because it goes, like you said, now those people, like you challenge people to go do something, so like now other people go do something, and just as a snowball effect. And to go on top of that, y'all talk about giving back and how to swallow pride and swallow ego and work with other people to get both reach a point that you both want to reach. So that's dope as fuck. What do you want to see from the Gronk Spike Challenge? Like, do you want to see it like blow up completely, or like you know what I mean? Like, what are your full intentions of doing with it?
So to be quite frank, I know not many people would say this, but I'm happy where the Gronk Spike Challenge has gone. Literally 1 week. Imagine, I want to say 3 days before March, and look where we are. Over 75 videos or something like that.
I think it's 100.
Or 100 videos, and that was literally just something wasn't even planned. We thought it was thought of, and it was put into action right away. Now think of something that would have been thought of a couple of months in advance, and we would have had proper timing. It could have gone even further.
I think too the goal was set that, you know, and I talked about it last one, you know, we got Ty Law to follow and Teddy Bruschi. How are you going to use that? They're a bigger voice than us. We can only do so much on our end. We only have a certain voice. And just the fact that they did that, it felt like we hit a goal, and everything that comes off of that is just a cherry on top. But we also know you got to keep, we believe in this. And it's something that, yes, it's almost the end of March. We're a couple days away. But it doesn't mean like it's gonna end. Like this is something we truly believe in. We with our passion and excitement, we're gonna do other things other than the Gronk Spike Challenge. We're making other videos, and we're gonna be working with Teddy's team and doing all this and that. But it's something that we believe in, and as well because we're working now with Best Buddies, and they're telling you, hey, this is something awesome. We're working, like I went back to my old high school and I had a meeting with them. They're like, wow, this is so great. Like we want to help promote this. You know, my work, we want to like try to work together and stuff. And now you get more and more and more people involved. It's patience, consistency, and grind. Those 3 words right there, nothing's going to happen right away.
Motto, listen.
Yeah.
All right?
Nothing's going to happen overnight, and you kind of realize that. But the networking that we've gotten off of this has been absolutely phenomenal, and we can just push forward from that. So, I mean, again, I agree with him. I like... freaking guy. I agree that that we've hit a goal, and we just want to keep going further and further like that. You know what a goal is now is like getting like Tom Brady involved, getting Edelman involved. I don't care about the money, and this is something that they asked about this before, like how much money do you want to raise and this and that. It's about the awareness. What I would love is to see another person do the video and another person doing the video. I actually am trying to work right now and doing a big group video. A group video would be awesome.
Yeah.
So it's just ideas like that. I'm not going to let it die, and it's something that at the same time we could say like, hey, you know, this is it. Month of March is over. We're moving on, and you could do that, but we're not doing that at all.
No, and 2, you have to think of this as well. You guys just did this in short timing in March, and like you said, the month's over. But like, what is gonna stop this from coming back next year and the year after?
Oh,
that?
exactly.
And what's not? And like you said too, now that y'all have like a foundation, you guys are actually speaking with the company Best Buddy. You know what I mean, like the organization and stuff. So if you guys actually sit there and talk, and then now you have a whole year to plan and market and advertise however you want to in ways of more awareness to the challenge. So next year it's only going to get bigger.
And next year it's like we work with Best Buddies and we sit down
we have a whole year to work with
and I already know what I want to do next year, and I already have it all planned out where I can sit down. But who knows, maybe next year the Gronk Spike Challenge starts really picking up maybe during the football season, and it's going all throughout the winter, and then it's the Super Bowl and it's still going on, and they're like, hey, let's keep rolling with it, you know. It's one of those things where it was a couple days before March, then we started making a little noise, and it's like Best Buddy sees it, and everyone's seeing it. It's like, oh, wow, they're onto something right here. So we were talking about the ways, too, like how to go viral, and like he's done his part, and I've done my part in certain ways, and now we've come together with two brains here, and like we could do something really great for a great cause, and at the same time, we know it could be something because of our work ethic as well, too, and how we want to push it. So
it's definitely... You guys are definitely workhorses too, like you said too, man. Like your schedule is insane.
Yeah.
Between everything that you do and like traveling and all that you do is insane. So definitely the grind that you guys have and the drive that I told you right before we came on here. I said that's why I like working with you, because your energy, like you said too, is to go off what you said and what you're gonna say is your energy is crazy. You know what I mean? Like you can feed off of that, and you make people. Like you're that presence to like want to do something, like want to get something done. You know what I'm saying? So that's awesome. What do you guys? Go ahead.
No, I think too, like not knowing each other it also works in our favor.
It blows my mind
because
still to this day, like I told him, man, I was legit shocked. Like I thought y'all were best friends, man.
And
like,
people think that, but
he likes to buy me cinnamon raisin bagels
with strawberry cream cheese. That's the key to success right there.
That's
disgusting.
Disgusting. No. It's
Listen,
good.
I worked at Dunks for like 4 or 5 years, man. That shit, I hate strawberry cream cheese, man.
You gotta piss them off. You gotta piss them off. I was just saying that if you're a best friend with somebody, you might end up hitting that fine line, and you might piss each other off or something like that. And I think that because we don't really know each other,
you're not pushing that line.
We don't know each other's like real personal histories and all that and this and that. We can just kind of feed off each other and look what we're doing with the pause. Everything's been pretty positive going forward. I don't think we've had any negative moments at all, and just keep pushing forward. Even if we have a bad day, we kind of know like. Some days you have a bad day or something like that, and you know we don't hang out every single day. But every time we work together, and it's funny because when we first worked with each other, he'd call me, I'd call him, and every time we called and talked, something good happened. Like right after that, like literally, like something would happen. Like, oh wow, like
Teddy Bruschi would do this.
Teddy just liked our post, or like we're
Chris Gronk would like our post.
Chris Gronkowski did it, and like this guy's calling me and like, oh, Teddy Bruschi did the Gronk play. It's like just every time we kind of link up, we always have. Something good out of it, so and just run with it, man.
That's awesome, and you can definitely feed off that too. And you can, like I said, man, you guys can see it. It still blows my mind that y'all don't know each other. So I think I gotta ask the question that everyone wants to know: what is next from YG Nation and Time Is Money?
I think going forward, we're just focused on kind of not only just a collaboration, but just knowing each other better and becoming closer with each other. Not only that, but kind of taking Patriots Nation on our back. We want to be the face of Patriots Nation.
Hopefully. I mean, we'll see if people want that to happen, but you know what? Patriots Nation's gonna happen. Like it's gonna like you know, and again what's great is that, you know, he has a family. All right, he has a son, he has a wife. I'm a degenerate, like I have a girlfriend, but I'm always out and about. And he's crazy in his certain ways, and I'm crazy in my certain ways. So and again, we're gonna go off in different courses. Like I travel a lot. Gonna go to New Orleans. Gonna go to the NFL draft. I'm gonna travel to a lot of away games. But he's gonna do stuff on Facebook, or he's gonna do stuff at his house that he thinks of that he knows will be successful as well. And then even times that we go off track, we'll come back together. And the best buddies is always gonna bring us together. We are best buddies now. Like that's how kind of it's funny how it works like that.
Funny, I like that.
And it's because that's always gonna bring us together throughout the entire year. And I've told him, you know, I truly believe this is gonna be big. Like I'm saying it, I've been saying it, I'm pushing it as hard as I can, and I've told him like people are gonna come to you and ask you for certain things. Like people would come to me and ask, and that's already happened. I did the Unify Selfie challenge. I might go to New Orleans or I go to the draft and someone's like, hey, do you want to do this or that? So it can lead us to venture into off other things, but everything I've been doing is tying everything in together, networking, keeping it all together, and that's what we want to keep working on in the future.
I think too is like you always see like I'm big into like like the 4 agreements and like the secrets and shit like that. I don't know if you guys read books, but And what they talk about is like actually just doing things and getting things done. And what people may not understand is like this. I believe it too. Is this is gonna turn into something big, not off of what has happened, but strictly off who you guys are. You know, you guys are energetic people who want to push this and want to see. You just said right here, you want to be the face of Pat's Nation. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe that that's what you want to do, and you're gonna do that. So that's why I really believe that this Gronk Spike Challenge and the rest of what you guys are gonna do is gonna go up because, like I said, not even of what had happened, but your work ethic, your grind, and who you guys are. Like that strictly alone is gonna make this into something unbelievable.
I just want to say, Fitzy, make room. Me and young Gronk are coming for you, Fitzy. Make room.
I want Fitzy. I want Fitzy to work with us. I want, more of these Boston personalities because Fitzy and Jerry Thornton and those guys, like even Prez, like they're sorry guys, but you guys are a little bit older. We're the younger generation. The younger generation of Patriots Nation's coming in because we're gonna lead the Patriots into the new era. We're gonna lead those fans into the new era. The
hardships. We got the worst part of it. We gotta lead people into the hardships. And
exactly.
While we live the glory days, they're gonna hate us. They're gonna hate us. They're like, oh, back in my day, we had Tom Brady. Like, all right, Dad, shut up. You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna be pissed.
Like the Patriots in 2 years from now, they could lose everybody, and I'm still gonna be a Patriots fan. And it's about because everyone's saying you're a bandwagon and this and that. I'm ready for an 0-16 season. Like, bring it on. I'll still be a Patriots, and I'll still travel around, and I'll still be a big fan. And I'm not going to shove my rings down your throat. Like,
time out. There will never, ever be an 0-16 season.
Never say never.
Never. We are not the Cleveland Browns.
I mean, we were before we came into the glory days. They had seasons where they won like 1 or 2 games in a season. Just saying.
I'm just saying. Over none.
I'm realistic.
I'm realistic too. But never say never.
I also want to go back on the other question about what we're doing next, and I want to know.
Yeah, definitely. What are you guys doing? Like,
we're going to work with. So the month of April, once I come back from my trip, we're going to work with Teddy's team. Teddy's team, May 19th, is the Teddy Bruschi touch football game for the American Stroke Association. We've been so appreciative of what Bruschi's done with us, and it's just participating in the Gronk Spike Challenge, getting him to see him at launch, and just talking with him. We want to give back to him.
So dope.
And we're together. We're gonna donate $1,000, and we're gonna participate in that touch football game. But we're gonna have fun promoting it, like just for the month of
to help out. We're all about helping out.
Yeah.
Teddy Bruschi is a very kind guy, and I'm pretty sure we're both very appreciative for everything he's done and the way he's treated us.
And we got to give it back to him in a way that, hey, we're just gonna have fun with it. We're gonna make videos and we've been talking about the videos we're going to make, and you kind of saw us talking already about little things that we want to do. Always brainstorming, and we want to do 3 sets, and hopefully, if Teddy sees it, we'd love to get Teddy Bruschi involved to finish it off, to promote that May 19th game. And Teddy's very reserved, humble, like this and that. He's like, okay, yeah, like, we'll we got to prove it to him, like, damn, these guys are killing it. And that's what happened with Ty Law, dude. We bring that personality out, that fire, where we working with launch and doing all that, and he's like, damn, these guys are awesome.
Workhorses, man.
Yeah.
You can feed off you guys' energy just from walking in the room, man, for real. That's all I got, man. I thank you guys for stopping by. You guys got anything else you want to say before we finish off?
I love cinnamon raisin bagels. I also love Ty Law and Teddy Bruschi. Tom Brady, if you're out there listening, I love you as well.
And I just want to say to everybody out there that's listening, trust me when I say this, and trust time is money, that there are things that are going to come out of this. We both are working so hard. There's a lot of meetings that we go to, and we post it here and there, like things we're doing, and everything's just going to take time to fall into place. I have a whole notebook of notes that have been taken down, emails that I have been taken down. It's just the timing has to be right for everything to really fall into place. We're in the off season right now, and it's hard that everyone's away. Like Ty Law even said it. When he had like Bruschi and Patrick Pass and Troy Brown come down, he's like, dude, right now in this part of the season, before the OTAs start, before the draft starts, everyone's on vacation right now. They go away with their families. Like, if I was playing, I'd be in like the Caribbean right now with my family. So it's one of those things that football season isn't here yet, but once it starts, and it starts with the draft pretty much, that's when things are going to get kicked into high gear
Full
as well.
effect.
Full effect, absolutely. So just stay tuned. Just keep supporting us and believe in it. And even if you don't want to support me, I don't care because I'm gonna keep.
I'll
I
fuck
really
with
don't.
that.
Like I'm not gonna
I'll
care.
fuck with that.
You can unfollow me and do this and that. Like it's just gonna keep.
He cares. He definitely cares.
No. I care because I know that there's a bigger picture at the end. I know that there's a bigger picture, and I know that when the season starts, and I'm telling everybody, and I'm down in Atlanta, and I'm telling you, I'll be there for Super Bowl 53 to witness that 6th ring. And Time is Money will be there with me as well too.
Yes,
we will be there, and you're gonna laugh, and you're gonna look back on this and be like, wow, these guys were talking about this in March, like, you know, it's the big picture, and you gotta believe, baby, you gotta believe.
You gotta believe, you gotta work, and that's definitely what you guys want to do. I want to go strictly off what he just said. If Tom Brady is listening to this, I'm gassed as fuck, so I'm gonna say that. So follow my guys at Time is Money. Time _ is money, right?
Yep.
With the 0 as an O.
0.
You screwed that up.
Yeah.
It's
Time _ is M0NEY.
Good luck explaining that to
That's
everybody.
it.
You can't
No.
be simple like
Well,
Young
I'll
Gronk.
tag them. Just hit the link at the low. You'll see them.
And real quick too, Young Gronk. We have a couple of things on my end as well. Young Gronk T-shirts are coming out very, very soon.
I like it.
It's just a very limited supply. It's just something people want to merchandise. We're trying to give it out.
So there's only gonna be one shirt available.
Yeah, it's gonna be me. And
Fun.
self-made jerseys. He actually shipped me out a Young Gronk jersey, a Patriots jersey, number 69. I'm gonna be rocking that at the NFL draft. I'm gonna be wearing that at a lot of the games going up in the season. So it's just something that I'm doing for myself as well. I mean, Time is Money now is all salty over here, kind of doing all this shit. But this is stuff that's also planned, like, you know, other things that go on.
We talked about that too, man. Brand
Yeah.
awareness. And don't worry, he's gonna hop on it soon. He'll have his own T-shirts and everything.
Well, he's got to figure out a better IG handle name.
Not
and
even, he
stuff.
got money in it.
Yeah,
Everyone
money.
likes money.
He'll get Rolexes.
Time is money. Young Gronk. Follow both of them. Check out the Gronk Spike Challenge. Make sure you do the Gronk Spike Challenge. Tag 3 of your friends. Donate. Make awareness. Do the videos. All that.
And don't forget to check out Launch Trampoline Park, 920 Bald Hill Road, Warwick, Rhode Island.
And make sure you go do that. All right?
Yeah.
Thanks. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
thanks for coming.
Thanks, man. We
Thanks,
appreciate everything.
Appreciate you.
We appreciate everything.